Well, sadly, I'm back at the old abandoned subdivision, the Ponderosa, and the houses are gone now. So, if you, at the beginning of my last video that I did a couple months ago, this would have been where it was. Or what the house looked like that was on this particular lot. So.
Professional contractors love floor and decor. The design services are free. The design center, it saved our marriage.
They make it so easy for you.
Everybody's just so knowledgeable. It's amazing.
I love floor and decor. It's a great store.
I brought my uncle with me, my Uncle Ron. I wanted him to see it, thinking that it was still here. But all the houses have been either moved or bulldozed down. These are the lots where the houses once were. And there's the bulldozer that's been tearing the houses down. This is really neat back here though. And there's the porta-john for the construction workers. Except, well, the deconstruction workers, I guess.
Matter of fact, I gotta use that one.
Oh, okay, I'll wait for you. You do that thing. Hey, be careful. Have fun. You know, guys, really, I wanted my uncle to see this more than anything. I actually brought him here because I thought he'd really enjoy seeing the abandoned neighborhood. And hey, I mean, it's not every day that you see an abandoned subdivision, let's be honest. And some of my favorite YouTubers, I know Carpetbagger did a video here. I did one a couple months ago, but I didn't, you know, I wanted to do a really nice edited video with my new camera, and that was kind of why I come back. There's not one house left in here. There's not one house in here though to do. That's too bad. Here's the lonely road of the Ponderosa subdivision that once was. Hey, there was a house that way. This was... Yeah, I don't probably. This was a driveway to one of the houses. I'll have to do a comparison with my last video, you know. That'll be interesting. And then, of course, across the way was a house. They've all been torn down. But like we were talking about, my uncle and I, Ron brought up a good point. You know, this place probably bought, these guys probably bought this land about a couple years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, who knows? And it probably took this long. Sometimes it takes years before they get around to tearing down whatever's there in the land and play.
Sit here like this for another 5 years.
So yeah, I mean the woods could be here for a good while. But it looks like they're motivated now. If they tore down the houses, they're ready to start building this.
Like
this office or this building.
The county just wants to get a hold of the land so they can have it just to...
Yeah. But this is the neighborhood that once was. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I did did some research on the Ponderosa, and yeah, sure enough, I read an article that the subdivision was started in the 80s, and all of the homeowners got together and unanimously decided to sell. That's one of my favorite houses. I like the 3-story brick house. And the thought of that one getting torn down makes me kind of sad. Now that was probably the nicest one in the whole development.